Today our question is create a list taking user input and then find the measures of central tendency in the form of mean, media and mode. So we have to calculate mainly mean, media and mode of a list. For that, first we have to create a list where we are using here taking user input for the list. For this, first we have to create a function to taking the list user input. The function is named is get user list. Within this function, we will first print the print statement prints a message to the user and asks them to type numbers separately by the spaces, and after that we will take user input. Means we will take input means user to type something. User is typing here the list they want, and this input stored in the variable user input. Mainly this line will take our data from the user. After that we will write try and I. This try and except value error, meaning try block allow to attempt the risky operation, and except value error block handle cases where a value error occurs. Then in this try block we will split the variable number equal to list map float user input split. This meaning when we take user input when we take input from the user, here we in this variable user input, so user input split. This meaning splits the input string into individual spaces using the split function. Means whatever user will type, the split function will split splits strings one by one. After that, this map function. After splitting, map function convert each pieces into the floating point number, float number. Map means map converting this splitting pieces uh, which are in string format, it will convert to the float. After that, the list function finally returns a list, and then we will return the numbers which is a list, and expect value error print individual invalid input, please enter numbers only. If the user type any like ABCD this format character value, then this line will be printed, and the return get user list will be called. Means it called itself, and the whole function will be executed once again. After that we will calculate mean, median and mode. First we will calculate the mean function. So after taking the list, first we will calculate mean. For calculating mean, we are create one function calculate mean, and in this function we will pass one argument or parameter numbers. Means this list we are taking from the user, we will pass this list because we are calculating mean for this list. After that, we will calculating mean. First we have to sum all the numbers within the list. For this, here we are using sum function. So we will return some numbers divided by length numbers. Length numbers means length of the number, means total number, total by the number of items, means this total divided by the number of the items, means length of the list. If our list is like 2, 3, 4, so mean is the average. So our mean is 2 plus 3, 2 plus 3 plus 4 divided by 3. This will be our mean value. And then we will, for median value, we will take another function name calculate median, and same we will pass this list numbers. After that, for median, first we have to sort the list, sorts the numbers in ascending order, and store them in sorted numbers variable. After that, n equal to length sort means here length of the numbers we are calculating and storing them in n variable, them into the n variable. Then mid equal to n divided by 2, means this line is calculate the index of the middle element. And then if middle element is n equal to 0, means if the even number, if the length is even, then if the length is even, then it calculates the average of the two middle number. Means if our list is 2, 3, 4, 5, so 2, 3, 4, 5, so our length n equal to 4, and 4 is a even number. If it is a even, then median should be average of middle two number, means 2 plus 3 plus 4, so 3 plus 4 divided by 2, this is our median value. So if the length is even number, then return the index of middle element minus 1 and this middle element, means 3, here 3 plus 4 divided by 2. Or if our length is odd number, here that's why we write here else means odd number, then simply write the median is middle, means return the middle number. If the number of elements is odd, it simply returns the middle number. Means if our list is 2, 3, 4, here n equal to 3, it's a odd number, so this middle number is the median value, so here is 3. After that, we will calculate the mode value. For this, we will create another function calculate mode, and we will pass the argument same list number. For this, first we have to we have to create an empty function, and its name is frequency, and it will count how often each number appears, and it will store key pair value like these types. If number is if our list is 2 2 4 4 2 6 like this, then it will this empty dictionary will store 2 is how many times? 1 3 times. So 2 is 3 times, and 4 is 2 times, like this. This dictionary will store this type of value. For storing this, first, for num in numbers, here loop through if the number is already first we have to go through the list. For this we will create a loop for num in numbers, and we have to check number is already within this dictionary or not. If num in frequency means if number is already within this dictionary, then we will simply add uh, this number, means increment the number of the value. We will increase its count by 1, means if here in first iteration 2 is 1 times, means 2 is already within this dictionary. When the loop will count, then once again leave it. First we will take this list for num in numbers, means first we have to iterate each and every element for this through these loops. If num in frequency means we have to check the num in this list frequency equal to but num is already not in this dictionary, that's why else part will be executed firstly. Now so first our uh, dictionary will take 2 to each appear how many times? 1 times in first iteration. After that the num is right now is this 2, and if num in frequency 2 is already in frequency, so this part will be executed, and 2 value is incremented by 1, so now 2 is 2 times. After that once again now num is 4, and 4 is not within the list within the dictionary, so else part would be executed. Now our dictionary is 4 1 times. Once again now our num is this 4, and 4 is already in this dictionary, so this line will be executed, and 4 value will be incremented by 1, so now 4 is 2 times. After that now num is 2, and here and 2 is already within the dictionary, so this is incremented by 1 3 times. Now our num is 6, and 6 is not within the frequency dictionary, so else part will be executed, and 6 is 1 times. 6 is 1 times, and this is our output. After that we have to check uh, For this first initialize max count, we will take a variable max count and initialize with the value 0, and we will take another list named modes. These modes initialized with the empty list to store the mode data. So first we have to traverse within this dictionary for key in frequency. We have to traverse within this frequency dictionary. For this, our first key is 2. So in frequency key means frequency key is 3. So 3 greater than 0. This condition is satisfied. So this line will be executed. So max count equal to frequency key, and frequency key is 3. After that, this line will be executed, and now mode is an empty list, so it will be mode equal to key is 2, means it will be 2. After that, in our right now our second now our second second iteration key is now 4. So 4 key is now 4. So 4 in frequency key means 2, so 2 greater than max count is now 3. So this condition is not true. So we have to check LC part. So frequency key, if frequency key equal to max, this condition will also be not satisfied, because 2 not equal to 3. So this will also be executed. After that, now our key is 6. So key is now 6. Frequency key is now 1 greater than 3. It's also false, so this line will not be executed, and else if part will not be executed, because 1 is not equal to 3. So in this our final mode is, in this mode list, mode equal to final 2 is here. After that, this if line will be checked. If length modes equal to 1, means if length of modes 1, obviously 1, equal to 1, because only one element is here, 1, it is true, so it will return mode 0, means it will return the true. So our mode is 2. After that, if it is not true, then return no mode, means there is no mode in this program. After that, this line, our main function is here. In this main function, we will call functions one by one. First, we will take a variable numbers 1 and we store here we call get user list, means our first function where we are taking list. We will call this, and then we will check if length of numbers, means if list is not equal to 0, list length is not equal to 0, then this function will be called. Here for min function we will take a variable me and we call the min function, means this function. When we call this function, this all operation will be executed. After that, median, for median we will call the median function, and for mode we will call the mode function. And if the length of the list is 0, then it will print the list is empty and cannot calculate the measure.